Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, under these dazzling lights, we gather for the biggest wrestling show of the year, Mania Event Mania 2. A night where grudges are settled, legends are born, and destinies collide. We open with Cyborg and Little Gong. The son seeks revenge for a father left broken and a nemesis left dead. Vengeance, they say, is a dish best served cold. Tonight, it's served in this ring. Kevin Clay, Seth Starks. Obsession drives Starks. 4 losses, a stolen love, and a wound that never heals. Kevin's married, Seth's girl, and he's living rent-free in that tortured mind. Wyatt Lewis, the unimpressed fan, faces superfan Jimmy. Last year, a curse was cast. Tonight, Jimmy fights to break it. He's pale, frail, but hope flickers in the corner where Wildman Jack stands. Dan Sterling wants his Midwest States Cup back and his prized cordless torque wrench. Scully Belfour's been tearing up Dan's garage, haunting him with that first career loss. Tonight, the garage door shuts and only one drives away victorious. Ed Mink had a monster mask collection like no other until a masked mystery man turned it all to ash. Ed's handcrafted monster mask is on the line. 2-night win, and he gets it back. Lose, and the monster lives behind that mask forever. Cavallo has John Stallion's sister locked away, caged like an animal. He's tried to kill John, but you can't kill John Stallion. Prime Evil and Mad Mikey, Brotherhood turned battlefield. A bunker exploded. A man escaped. Execution. And now the hunter finds the hunted. One must end the other to be free. Some feuds can't be settled with fists, pistol, reed, and grazor. The cowboy, sworn enemies. A dog dead, a daughter scarred. Tonight they draw World Women's Championship. They clashed once before at Star Slam 1. After losing, he vanished for nearly a year. Now, he's Az's back reborn and out for the crown. She's chased her whole life. The World Light Heavyweight Championship, Spider sits at 173 wins, tied with Goldberg's legendary streak. Tonight, a mystery opponent stands in his way. Drake Fly, someone new, whoever it is, history's waiting. In the main event, the Black Knight, the Gravedigger, both undefeated, both unyielding. One will leave with the gold, the other with nothing but regret. This is Main Event Mania 2. This is wrestling at its grandest. Happy New Year, and welcome to the fight of your lives.
Main Event Mania, feel the thrill. Every match a story, blood will spill. On New Year's Eve, where the legends collide. In the ring of glory, there's nowhere to hide. Hope and dreams, all on the line. The biggest night in GWO, it's our time to shine. Main Event Mania, the thrill in the air. The biggest show of the year, nothing can compare. Main Event Mania, where every match is a main event.
Happy New Year's, everyone, and welcome to Main Event Mania 2. Can you believe it? The final show of 2025 is here. Tonight, we're capping off an incredible year with 11, that's right, 11 main event-worthy matches. These are the culmination of feuds that have been brewing all year long. But before we kick things off with our first match, we go backstage where Cyborg has a few choice words for his opponent tonight, Little Gung. Let's hear what he has to say.
Little Gung, let me tell you something, brother. You think you can just step into my ring and beat me? Woo! You see, Little Gung, respect, loyalty, these are the words I live by. You can't see me. You can't see me. Now you probably think I'm gonna go out there and play nice. You think I'm gonna shake your hand and say good luck. No, sir. Because tonight, Little Gung, you're facing something you'll never face before. You're facing the real Cyborg. You're facing a man, a machine who has no remorse for the pain that is coming your way. Deathblow learned his lesson. He thought he could mess with Cyborg. He paid the ultimate price. And Little Gung, let me tell you something, brother. You will suffer the same fate. You will wish you never stepped into this ring with me, because tonight you're gonna die. Woo! Woo! So what you gonna do? Woo! When Cyborg runs wild on you?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to kick off Main Event Mania 2 with our very first match of the evening. Prepare yourselves for a grudge match that carries the weight of 1,000 vendettas. On one side, we have Cyborg, the half-man, half-machine who sabotaged Einstein Sebastian's groundbreaking experiment to unite Deathblow's body with his avatar. That catastrophic failure led to the horrific fate of our fallen warrior, melting him into a pile of flesh and bone. And on the other side, we have Little Gung, the arch-enemy of Deathblow and a man driven by unquenchable rage. His world shattered without his rivalry with Deathblow, and now he seeks vengeance for the death of his greatest foe.
Cyborg, do you think you can just take out Deathblow and get away with it? You may have taken away my arch-enemy, but you'll never take my revenge. Tonight, Cyborg, you will die. Tonight, I will end you once and for all. Tonight, I will get my revenge for killing Deathblow. And when I'm done with you, Cyborg, maybe I'll be done. Maybe I'll have nothing left to live for. But at least I'll have the satisfaction of knowing that I took you down.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, from Darmstadt, Germany, Cyborg! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Little Gung!
Welcome to the first match of the evening between Little Gung and Cyborg. This is a match that's been a bad feud ever since the beginning of the year, Punky. What do you think? This is just a epic feud so far between these two guys. Both guys hate each other. Cyborg was responsible for Death Blow's death, who is Little Gung's arch enemy. Plus, he put his pops in the hospital. And we're here live in Los Angeles, California for our second ever main event Mania. It's going to be a great show, Bab. I have a feeling, Bab. I have a feeling it's going to be the best one ever. Knee drop there by Cyborg. Punch to the forehead by Little Gung. Another punch. Cyborg misses the drop kick. Little Gung was trying to get the secrets of how to beat Cyborg from Einstein Sebastian. I don't know if he's found out anything or what he learned, but we'll find out right now. And this is also Cyborg's debut match. It's hard to believe that he's been around a long time and he hasn't even stepped in the ring yet. Big punch to the forehead, right? Punch him right in a row. He's got mixed styles of all these different wrestling legends, Bab, so I don't know what one he's going to use or not. Big power bomb by Little Gung. That's a rope break. Here we go for another power bomb. No, he reverses it with a Frankensteiner. That's the Rey Mysterio Jr. in him. Yeah, he just got Rey Mysterio Jr. as part of one of his magic, Bab. Trying to find out which. Oh, he's going for another power bomb. Got that one. That's 2 in a row he's hitting already, Bab. Kicks out. Knee to the midsection. Going to the top. Frog splash. 5-star frog splash. That's Rob Van Dam. You called it, Bab. It's the drop kick. Going for another power bomb. No, it's not a pile driver. Right on the head. Right on the brain. That synthetic brain that was programmed with all those different wrestlers' CPU logic. Maybe that's the weakness, Bab. That brain. You gotta destroy the brain like a zombie. DDT again to the top of the head. Must be the weakness. That must be the weakness. Now he's stomping on the head again and going for a half Boston Crab. Referee checks. But he's not going to tap out. Not here at Main Event Mania 1 in the first opening match. Reverses it. Kick to the face. The Gung's looking pretty good here, man. Punch to the face by Little Gung. This is a chop. That's Ric Flair. Going for another pile driver. That must be the weakness. That's gotta be. It's that artificial brain. Trying to damage it. So he loses his mind and he can't think of the moves to do. Good strategy, man. Drops him on his back right there. There's a lot of weight to get over there. Irish whip. Bunch of elbows. Back elbow. Front elbow. That's the Masawa. And Masawa right there. Now he's got Kurt Angle, Bab. Kurt Angle, ankle lock. He's using a little bit of it. Each wrestler who he's programmed with. Nice reversal. DDT again on the top of the head. Leg drop. Taking him away to the middle of the ring. Elbow to the back. Stomp to the back. This is a punch. Strike contest right here, right now. Who's gonna win? Cyborg, Little Gung. Cyborg wins that one, but he falls down afterwards. Drags him away from the ropes. Kick to the face. Drag him to the center. Stomp to the head. Knee to the midsection. You can't see me. That's John Cena. 5-star frog splash again. That's Rob Van Dam. Back to the ankle lock, man. Kurt Angle. That's the Kurt Angle CPU logic in him. Another DDT on top of the head. He knows the weakness and he's trying to exploit it. Gets down when he sees Cyborg trying to get up. Smart move by Little Gung. Doesn't want to risk making a high-risk maneuver mistake. Irish whip. Little Gung going to the top. He's going for the 10 count. Nope. Stops early. Leg drop. What's he doing here? Burning hammer, man. Burning hammer. That's Kenta Kobashi, man. Kenta Kobashi. Nice takedown into another ankle lock, but he's too close to the ropes. But it still did the damage to the ankle. DDT again. That one had force behind it, man. Put all his effort into that one. Picks him up. Going for the chokehold. Trying to choke him out. Like he said he was going to make him tap out with a death blow crossface. But can he do it? DDT out to the turnbuckle, bottom one, Bab. That's devastating. They could have broke his neck. He's done a lot of damage to that artificial brain. Uh-oh. He's hawking up. That's the Hulk Hogan in him. He's hawking up. And he goes behind him. Full Nelson. That's probably Bruno Sammartino, Bab. Goes him outside the ring. Wow. He's used just about every CPU logic he's been programmed with so far. I think so. Elbow to the back of the head. Going to the top rope. Third five-star frog splash. Hard to say that one. It's a tongue twister. Irish whip. Big knuckle arrow. He calls him to come on. He tells him to get back up. He wants more of them. But Cyborg's now, yeah, look at that. The Ric Flair strut. Ric Flair strut. And a nice woo, Bab. Another powerbomb this time. Not in the ropes. 2.9 count. Fans going crazy here. They're on their feet. Another power move there by Little Gun. This might be it, man. This might be Cyborg's debut and first loss. Going for the choke out. Not the crossface like he promised, but a choke out. Dub's a dub, Bab. Doesn't matter how you get it and win. Oh, here goes the Burning Hammer again. Burning Hammer drops him out of his head again. That's the weakness. That's the weakness. Hooks the leg. 2.9 count. So close. Fans are loud. I can barely hear myself talk. What's his bad? Take your dive in anyone, and Masada. Take your dive in anyone, Bab. Oh, 2.9 count. German suplex. Cyborg does it. Cyborg defeats Little Gong.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce the Babyface of the Year award winner. It comes down to two of GWO's most beloved wrestlers, El Ratoncito and Leroy Stubbs. I'm proud to announce the winner of Babyface of the Year 2025, El Ratoncito. Congratulations.
Gracias. But you know what? This award means shit to me, I say. I don't give a damn about any of you fans and the kids back in Mexico. I don't give a shit about any of them either. I didn't do this for your cheers or your love. I did it for the money, vato. For the award money. So, Jackson Brooks, you can kiss my ass, puto, and you kids can suck my dick.
Damn! Look who I got here, Seth. Your girl. Well, my girl now. She's with a real man now. Guess what? Tonight, I'm gonna beat you for the 5th time. That's right, 5-0 after tonight. There's gonna be no more rematches. You're just gonna have to accept the fact that I'm not only the better wrestler, but also the better lover. See you in the ring, cuck bitch, Seth. Up next, we have a battle between two men whose feud has been hotter than a freshly microwaved burrito. It will be Kevin Clay versus Seth Starks. Kevin Clay is 4-0 against Seth Starks in his career. He not only lost to Kevin Clay 4 times straight, he lost his girl to Kevin Clay too, and had his house filled with manure thanks to Kevin Clay. Seth Starks is out for blood. And he is out to finally beat Kevin Clay. Will he finally break the streak? Or will Kevin Clay humiliate him once again? There's only one way to find out. Let's go to the ring.
Kevin Clay, you think you're funny, huh? You think stealing my girl was a joke? You think filling my house with shit was just a little prank? You beat me 4 times, Kevin Clay. 4 times. But tonight is different. Tonight, everything changes. You think you can just walk all over me, laugh in my face. I'm going to make you tap out for stealing my girl, Kevin. I'm going to make you tap out for filling my house with shit. And more importantly, I'm going to make you tap out because I'm better than you. Tonight, I break the streak. Tonight, I finally beat Kevin Clay.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Indianapolis, Indiana, Kevin Clay. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, Seth Starr.
It's time for the second match of Main Event Mania 2, Seth Starks versus Kevin Clay. This feud's been a real bad one. Kevin Clay is now 4-0 against Seth Starks, and Seth Starks is obsessed with beating Kevin Clay. That's right, man. Not only is he 4-0 against him, but he stole his girlfriend and married her. And what else did he do? He made his house full of shit, man. Cow shit, manure everywhere. And he's been just taunting him and just getting inside Seth Starks' head. But now it's a chance for Seth Starks, bad. Seth Starks isn't so good at these main events. Some member StarSlam, bad, when, no, he won that StarSlam, didn't he? He beat Luther Starkson. Excuse me, I get my facts wrong. So he's actually 1-0 in big events. StarSlam 1, he won. He wasn't at Main Event Mania 1, but he's here at Main Event Mania 2, trying to end this crazy streak that Kevin Clay got against him. I mean, four times he's wrestled him now? That's crazy. I can't even think of anybody else in the territory system who's wrestled each other that many times, bad. I can't either, Punky. Oh, Seth Starks blocked 2 big offensive strike moves there. A chop and a big clothesline. Kevin Clay hopes to go 5-0 against Seth Starks here today. I'm sure Kevin Clay don't mind, bad. I mean, 5 wins is 5 wins. That's a lot of points he's accumulating there. True, he's getting a lot of XP points here. Stretching away on the arm right now. Seth Starks is a great ground wrestler. Kevin Clay is a little bit more overall well-rounded wrestler. Look at this. Front face lock. Going for a chokehold. Referee checking in. We brought a lot of the different members of the referee union here today to ref each of these matches. So there should be a different referee each match. Let them all get one more big showcase of our referees for the final event of the year. Straight contest. Kevin Clay, Seth Starks. Both guys hitting each other with live rounds. It's live rounds, bad. They're not holding back in those punches. Side headlock there. But Kevin Clay is making his way to the ropes. He gets out. Irish whip. Nice. Spine bomb there. But only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. About 2.5 minutes into this match, bad. That starts with the knee to the midsection. Nice German suplex. I believe that's one of the ways he KO'd Luther Starkson. Seth Starks always dreamed of wrestling in Fire Pro, bad. From WWE 2K games when he came here from BOW. But now he's here where he always wanted to be. But he ran into a problem. A Kevin Clay problem. Yeah, the feud came out of nowhere. Oh, a drop kick to the knees. But it's developed into one of our most heated feuds here in GWO. Nice trip there. That's judo style, bad. Didn't know Kevin Clay knew judo. Irish whip by Kevin Clay. Seth pulled on the ropes. He knows where he is in that ring. Live in Los Angeles, California. You think, bad, we could have been in Zimbabwe. I'm glad that didn't happen, to be honest with you, Funky. But yeah. First neckbreaker drop. Knee drop. Mr. Watas is not too happy about it, but business is business. And we know next year, Main Event Mania 3 is going to be in Toronto, Ontario, California, Canada. California, Dad. You messed up in that one, Dad. Armbar. Armbar. Yeah, I messed up because I got California in my brain. Because we're in California here today, Los Angeles. For Main Event Mania 2. Tickets go on sale January for Main Event Mania 3. But we still got a lot to go, Bab. We still got a lot to go before this year ends here in GWO. It's been a strong year for GWO, Bab. Back kangaroo kick. Yes, it has been. One of our best years, in my opinion. Lots of great feuds. Great build to this Main Event Mania 2. Drags him away from the ropes. Knee drop. Irish whip reversal by Seth Starks into the turnbuckles. Going for a double suplex. Oh, nice takedown by Seth Starks. Seth Starks is a great wrestler. There's no doubt about it. It's just he can't seem to beat Kevin Clay. Tombstone pile driver. Didn't know what it is. Why he can't beat Kevin Clay? Kevin Clay's not unstoppable, bad. He didn't do too good. Oh, nice armbar there. He didn't do too good in the AWR. Came here now. He's doing pretty good. He's got a nice record. Yeah, he's got a nice record. He's also fighting against Seth Starks here. Oh, big knee to the face. There's the boom, Bab. Figure four, Bab. He's gonna tap him out. That would be embarrassing. Has he beat him any time by submission, Bab, yet in those other four matches? I don't know. I have to look back. Tiger Driver 91. We just saw the last match out of the Tiger Drive 91, but not this time. 2.9 count. What's he doing here, babe? Oh, I've never seen that before. Don't even know what to call that move. Not a knee drop. He's got those knee drops, man. They're good knee drops. They're good knee drops. So Starks drops him on his head. Maybe trying to break his neck. Who knows? Jack, that's a receipt right there, babe. Gave him a receipt for that one. Picks him up by his so-called stupid haircut. Or we're gonna see a trifecta. And there's number 3, but too close to the ropes. Seth Starks knows better than that, man. He knows he's gotta get his opponent away from the ropes. Ooh, nice. And Seguri. What's he doing here? Whoa! Canadian Destroyer and a knee drop. Seth Starks no-sells it. Got him in an armbar, but right by the ropes. Legs on the ropes. That's got to break that. Here comes another trifecta. 1, 2, 3. But once again, rope break. Kevin Clay rolls out of the ring. Gets back in. Irish whip. They're going to crash. They crash. Nothing worse than a Fire Pro crash, man. Here he goes again, going for that tombstone pile driver. Middle finger, how embarrassing. Followed up with a knee drop. He's full. Oh, he misses a face buster type move. Oh, European uppercut. Straight contest, man. Super kick by Kevin Clay. What a way to end a strike contest. That might be it. That might be it. It doesn't matter. Kevin Clay beats him again. 5-0. Ends up with a super kick. Damn.
Wow, man, Jack. Do you think I'll win tonight? Hey, Jimmy, you've been through hell, but you're tougher than this curse. I know it's been rough, but tonight you're gonna win. You have to win. I'm rooting for you all the way, man. We all are. If I lose, and this curse takes me, Jack, I need you to do something for me. Anything, buddy. You name it. I want you to take my ashes, scatter them across Big Apple Stadium, where late night wrestling is. That's where I want to rest. I'll do it, Jimmy. But listen, you're gonna win tonight. You're gonna beat this curse, I swear. I'll give it my all.
This is match number 3, a battle between two superfans that is far more than just a wrestling match. This is a fight for survival. On one side, we have Jimmy, the superfan who has captured the hearts of the late-night wrestling community. But 1 year ago at Main Event Mania 1, he was cursed by the infamous Voodoo King. And let me tell you folks, tonight's match carries a life or death consequence. If Jimmy wins, that curse will be lifted. But if he falls to his opponent, he could fade away forever. And standing in his way is Wyatt Lewis, known as the Unimpressed Fan. Wyatt is here for one reason, and one reason only, to steal the spotlight from Jimmy. Nothing impresses this man, and most importantly, he wants to end Jimmy's moment in the sun, and ultimately, his life. Will the heart of a true superfan be enough to break the curse, or will Wyatt Lewis claim the fame he so desperately desires? It's all on the line, folks. Let's find out who walks away from this match. Let's go to the ring.
You know what, Jimmy? I've had it up to here with you. You've been wasting away for a whole year cursed, pathetic, barely hanging on, and for what? For a shot to break this curse tonight? Let me tell you something, Jimmy. You don't deserve to have that curse lifted. I can't wait to beat you tonight, just so I can watch that curse finish you off once and for all. You think you're special? Because you've got that superfan status in GWO? Well, after tonight, there's only going to be one superfan left in this company, and it sure as hell ain't going to be you. I'm going to be the last one standing, Jimmy. After I'm done with you, there won't be anything left to save. No more hope, no more redemption, just your ashes and my victory. Tonight, the curse will finish you, and I'll be the one to pull the plug. See you there, Jimmy. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Wyatt Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Asbury Park, New Jersey, Superfan Jimmy.
It's time for the third match. This one's a big one. Somebody's life is on the line. That's superfan Jimmy, as he's taking on the unimpressed fan Wyatt Lewis. Back at Main Event Mania 1, Jimmy was cursed by Voodoo King. Voodoo King creeps me out, man. That guy scares me. But it looks like the curse was actually real. Saint Kayfabe. He was cursed, and he's dwindling away at the moment every day. Look at him, babe. He's all pale. Bags under his eyes, black lips. Looks like he's dying, man, basically. It's fading away according to what the Voodoo King's curse is. But he's going up right now against Wyatt Lewis, the unimpressed fan. The guy who sits in at just about every show and looks unimpressed. Nothing impresses him. But we never knew he was actually training to be a pro wrestler, so he, in his words, that he can actually entertain us. Let's see how good he is in this ring. I'm curious to see Wyatt Lewis, Bab, see what he can do. But this is a big match, Bab. I'm rooting for Superfan Jimmy, Bab. I don't want to see Superfan Jimmy go away. Huge fan of late night wrestling, Jimmy is. He was the very first ever caller. And Wildman Jack had a special attachment with him. They become good friends. Wildman Jack is rooting for Jimmy, and he's here today watching on as Jimmy fights for his life, literally. Jimmy with a big punch. Don't know if Jimmy even knows how to wrestle, Bab. I'm surprised he's still hanging in here almost a minute in this match. Yeah, me too. Zero wrestling experience from what we know. And he's fighting against a training wrestler who's much bigger, stronger, healthier, not under a curse. Wyatt Lewis has no mercy either, Bab. He doesn't care. He hates Jimmy. He wants all the spotlight for himself. He wants to be the only fan that people talk about now. Strike contest right now. And down goes both men, but Wyatt Lewis won that one. Doesn't surprise me, Bab. This is really not fair. Superfan Jimmy's sick, Bab. DDT. Maybe he's got something left in his tank, Bab. Maybe he's got another DDT. Maybe he's got some gas left in that tank. Maybe he has what it takes to beat Wyatt Lewis and save his own life. Look at that, Bab. Referee Igor. We only usually see him at Late Night Wrestling. Calling the match here at the Main Event Mania 2. He had to get up early today to do this match. Elbow to the face. Only fitting that Igor referees this match, Bab. I don't trust anybody else.
Give up?
Wyatt Lewis going for a chokehold. Jimmy doesn't give in yet. Body slam by Jimmy. Kick to the midsection. Wyatt Lewis is playing with his food. I have a feeling, Punky, I think he just wants this. I think he wants to give Jimmy hope and then pull the rug out from under him and beat him. I don't know, Bab. Jimmy seems to be looking pretty good at me. I don't know. Wyatt Lewis is very evil. Oh, drops him right on his head. Oh my God. Yeah, damn, Bab. Jimmy spent most of the year in the hospital bed, suffering from that curse. Now he just got dropped on his head. Another DDT. Those quick little DDTs doing damage. Irish whip. Into the corner. Slamming his shoulder into the midsection. Stomp to the back. Side slam by Jimmy. Damn, Jimmy. Jimmy's looking good, Bab. We'll see what happens here. I want to get my hopes up for old Jimmy. Kenny drops him on his head. Jeez, is he trying to kill him or something? This is bullshit, man. Oh, man. He's doing it again. That's having a sleeper hold. Jimmy's fighting for his life. Look at this. And he drops him on his head again. Jimmy pops back up. Knee to the midsection. Drags him into the center of the ring. Oh, no. Crucifix elbows to the face. Over and over. Unanswered. Unprotected. Someone's got to stop this. They can't stop it, man. He's fighting for his life. They stop it, he's dead. Jimmy's just got to take all this beating and make a comeback here, man. Brain buster to the outside of the ring. Jimmy collects himself in the center. Still holding in there. 4 minutes into this match. Irish whip. This is a punch. Jimmy going to the top. Elbow drop to the back. Lower back. Drags Wyatt Lewis to the center. Kicks him in the face. What a heel move. DDT, man. DDT, Jimmy's making a comeback. Jimmy's coming back, man. Going to the top again. Another elbow to the midsection of the back. That's going for a Kim clutch.
Give up?
Gets out. Wyatt Lewis gets out. Nice belly to back suplex. Midsection punch by Wyatt Lewis. Another belly to back suplex. Belly to belly, man. power slam by Jimmy. Irish whip. Back elbow. Super kick by Jimmy. 2.9 count. Only a 2.9 count. Another back drop there. This time right on his back. Elbow. That's why they call them backdrops. Strike contest. Jimmy fighting for his life. You can just see the life being soaked out of him. Rapid elbows by Wyatt Lewis. This might be it for poor Jimmy. Now there's that receipt from those two flying elbows earlier from Jimmy. Took some jabs. Jimmy's jabbing. And back to the tap root. Wait for him to get up. 2. Double axe handle. Going for it again. Flying body press by Jimmy. This is a clothesline. Wyatt with an elbow to the back. It's not a German suplex, it's a Tiger's or a half Nelson suplex. It's over. Wyatt Lewis wins. Oh no, babe. Jimmy's gonna die, babe. Jimmy's gonna die.
Jack, I'm sorry, man. I gave it everything I had out there. But this curse, it's taken too much out of me.
No, Jimmy, don't talk like that. There's gotta be something we can do. I'm sorry, buddy. We can fix this. There has to be a way.
It's too late, Jack. Just remember what you promised me. To take my ashes, scatter them at Big Apple Stadium. That's where I want to be.
Jimmy, no. I'm calling the Voodoo King right now. He's gotta break this curse. I'll ask him again. He has to do it.
I don't feel so good, Jack. I guess this is goodbye, man.
No, Jimmy. Don't go, man. You can't leave me like this.
Goodbye, Wild Man Jack. I'll miss you. And late night wrestling.
No, Jimmy, no! Voodoo King, this is all your fault. I'll make you pay for this.
It's a long, winding road that I've learned to call my own. It's a long, winding road where I found my way back home. These many nights I've been a traveler here. My companions are the stars and the moon so clear. With a backpack and a guitar, and just the wind to whisper low and sweet. One day from the shadows I'll come knocking at your door, and I'll finally find my way to a brand new shore. No, I'll never walk this road alone. No, I'll never be a stranger back home. These many nights I've been a traveler here. My companions are the stars and the moon so clear. With a backpack and a guitar, and just the wind to whisper low and sweet. One day from the shadows I'll come knocking at your door, and I'll finally find my way to a brand new shore. No, I'll never walk this
Dan Sterling, remember that undefeated streak? Remember the glory? I was the one who ended it. I handed you your first career loss. I shattered your illusion of invincibility. And that was just the beginning. Your precious garage, I trashed it. Your prized Midwest States Gold Cup shattered into 1,000,000 pieces. A symbol of your so-called greatness destroyed by my own 2 hands. You never recovered. Tonight, Dan Sterling, your nightmare continues. Tonight, I don't just beat you, I destroy you. You think you can come back from what I did to you? You think you can stand in the same ring as me again? You are a fool. Tonight, I finish what I started. Tonight, I end Dan Sterling once and for all.
It's time for the 4th match of the evening. It will be Dan Sterling versus Scully Bilfer. For some time, Dan Sterling seemed unstoppable, but then Scully Bilfer arrived. He didn't just defeat Dan Sterling, he humiliated him at the maxed out pay-per-view event. He ended the undefeated streak that defined Dan's career and delivered a devastating first loss. But that wasn't enough for the beast behind the Red Skull mask. Scully has returned. This year, Scully Bilfer has waged a personal war against Dan Sterling, turning his life into a living hell. He stole his tools, he trashed his garage, he desecrated the Midwest States Gold Cup. The crown jewel of his garage, he has pushed Dan Sterling to his breaking point. But tonight, Dan Sterling has a chance to fight back. Tonight, he has a chance to avenge all the wrongs done to him, to reclaim his honor, and to silence the monster that has haunted him for so long. More than just a match, this is personal for Dan Sterling. This is about pride, respect, and proving that he can overcome the man who brought him his first career loss, and has been destroying his life for the last year. The handyman of the global territory system has a chance to finally fix all the problems Scully Bilfer has caused. Chuck, that's right. This isn't just a match. This is personal. This is about everything Scully Bilfer has done to me this year. Everything he's taken from me. He thinks he can come in here, tear down everything I built, and get away with it? He thinks he can destroy my garage, defile my trophy, and break me? He's got another thing coming. Scully, you think you're so tough hiding behind that mask. You think you got me beat before I even step into the ring. You ended my undefeated streak years ago and have been harassing me all year. But you're forgetting something. You haven't broken my spirit. You see, I'm not just some handyman patching up broken things. I'm a fighter. I get knocked down, I get back up. And I keep fighting. You messed with the wrong man, Scully. You wanted to see what I'm made of? Tonight, you're gonna find out. Tonight, I'm gonna show you why they call me Dan the Man Sterling. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from London, England, Scully Bilfer.
He's got a wrench in his pocket and a plan in his head. Fixes up the whole
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Hudsonville, Michigan, Dan the Man Sterling.
It's time for the next match. Dan Sterling versus Scully Bilfer. This is a rematch from their match at Maxed Out, where Scully Bilfer gave Dan Sterling his first ever loss. Yeah, man, Dan Sterling for a while there was the king of the mountain. He was the unstoppable guy, world champion. Everything going good for him. Then those two, then a few built up between these guys, and Dan Sterling lost. Never been the same, babe. Never been the same. I have to agree with that, but it's been what he's done over the course of this year that's really heated up this feud. He's messed with Dan Sterling's garage, took his tools, destroyed it, played mind games all year, and then finally, at the last episode of his Championship Showdown, I don't know if you've seen, but he blew up Dan Sterling's garage. That was the last straw, babe. Right there. Blew it up. That's vandalism. He should be taken to jail, babe. Police should arrest him after this. They should. The black sandal. But who's going to win? I was struck by Dan Sterling. Dan Sterling's got that man bomb, man. That man power bomb, man. Forearms fight. Scully Bilfer. Yeah, that man bomb is devastating, but Scully Bilfer has got a lot of other damaging power moves as you've seen from the first time these guys wrestled. You got about that by Scully Bilfer. Scully Bilfer's got a little bit of a new look, and oh, it's this shoulder claw, squeezing away. That's the referee Kevin Lawson, man. That's the new head ref. He's going on early. Usually the head ref goes on last, calls the main event, but he's coming on early today. I'm showing his respect to the other members of the referee union. Yeah, he's still technically a rookie here, but he is the new head ref for the referee union, Kevin Lawson. And what about the angry referee, Bab? Finally gone to prison. That whole referee union saga there, Bab. That was crazy. Crazy, Bab. What a crazy year it has been. And it's all wrapping up now with this final event of the year. The biggest event of the year, our only pay-per-view of the year. Premier live event, whatever you want to call it. Main event Mania 2. Live from Los Angeles, California. Scully Bilfer dragging Dan Sterling to the middle of the ring, but Dan takes him down. Dan the Man Sterling from Hudsonville, Michigan. Scully Bilfer from London, England. I think one of the worst things Scully Bilfer did to him so far this year, other than blowing up his garage and destroying his torque wrench, his most expensive tool, is desecrating, destroying his Midwest States Cup, man. Yeah, he fought hard to win that. That's too bad he didn't do too good in the Global Cup itself, the main tournament, which Gunther Grimwald ended up winning. Yeah, congrats goes out to Gunther, man. Bodyguard of Mikey McMillian. Crazy story he's had too, bad over all these years, yeah. But he's the winner of the Global Cup. Very prestigious cup. Once every so many years there's going to be a Global Cup, so enjoy it while it lasted. Irish whip. Oh, lands at both men crashing the turnbuckles. Dan Sterling. Oh, misses a charge right there, man. We're going for the big moves. Going for the spears. Versus that, with the elbow to the back of the neck. Drags him away from the center. Double axe handle to the back. Scully Bilfer misses a kick. Sidesteps it. Dan sidesteps it. Doesn't sidestep that forearm, though. Leaves him dizzy. Leaves him dazed. Well, for another one, but he missed. And Sterling with a backdrop. Nice backdrop, man. Beautiful. Could this be the day Dan Sterling avenges his career loss against Scully Bilfer and revenges for the tool damage for his garage? Avenges everything. He has a chance. Ooh, look at that, man. Dan Sterling teasing us with a tiger driver, but does a double arm suplex. Or will Scully Bilfer beat Dan Sterling once again? Shoulder breaker. Drags him from the ropes. Slamming his head against like a base basketball. Stomp to the head. So Bill for strong, man. Don't count this guy out, man. Don't disrespect. I mean, he hasn't had many matches in his career, but he's a powerhouse. But he's been defeated before. Leviathan defeated him in one of the big tournaments we had. Chew. So he can't be beat. That's his one and only loss in his career. 2, by the way. Yeah, Sterling's been beat before since I'm Scully, but that one first career loss left a forever damage in his mind. Scully Bilford lives in his head right now, man. Ever since beating him. Scully Bilford dragging Dan Sterling to the middle of the ring. Double hand choke right here. Gets out of it very quickly. Dan Sterling going for a double arm suplex maybe again, but Scully powers himself out. Strike contest. Dan Sterling wins. Dragging through the middle of the ropes, hooks the leg. That's a strong hook, man. Nope, kicks out. Elbows after elbows. Stopped by Dan Sterling. And a drop headbutt. Didn't know Dan Sterling did headbutt like that, man. Crispin Wild style. More like Harley Race style. What do we got here? What's this move? It's like a big choke again. Double hand choke. Hanging neck breaker, what do you want to call it? Elbow to the face by Scully Bilford. Followed up by more elbows. Referee's checking in on him, checking to see if he wants to tap out. Well, the one thing that Angry Referee left for the referee union was those blue gloves. He's the one who fought for them, and that will be his forever signature, I guess. Front face DDT and a muscle bomb press. It's a big bang crush, man, but he kicks out. So I built for this punch to the midsection. Picks him up. Dan Sterling with rapid elbows. Hooks the leg. Kicks out at 2. Stays away from the ropes again. Oh, this time another kick to the face. Dan Sterling's not out of it yet, man. He's fighting for his pride. He's fighting for his garage. Nice reverse powerbomb by Dan Sterling. Kicks out at 2. Elbow to the face. Picks him up again. Lariat. And another big bang crush. 2 count. That'll be it. Look at this. Choke slam there. Held him by his neck for a while there, showing him who's boss. And Sterling going for a... Nope. I was going for a powerbomb. Scully Bilford dragging away from the ropes. Elbow to the back. Knee to the midsection. Go to the back again. Rolls him up. Big things come in small packages. It's not small package, but it's a roll up and he gets out of it too. This is the longest match of the night so far. Big lariat there by Dan Sterling. Coming in again with a muscle bomb press. 2.9 count. Very close. Thought that was over, man. Just a 0.1 way away. Second away. Oh no, he's going for triple power man. I think this is how he beat him at maxed out, but 2.9 count. So close. Fans are going crazy. We're 0.1 away from winning. Big lariat by Dan Sterling. Drops him with a chokehold. Dan's gassed, man. Dan's gassed. Backs his way out of it. Running for it. Muscle bomb press. Got him. Right by the ref. 2.9 count. It's 3 2.9s in a row. Damn, man. Damn. Oh my God. Dropped him right on his head. Scully Bilford. And the big bang crush. 2.9 count. My God, man. I'm marking out here. 2.9 count. Fans are going crazy. Scully Bill for another powerbomb move.
1, 2, 3.
And he wins that. Scully Bill for defeats him again. 2-0 against Dan Sterling.
Gone. All gone. My precious monster masks. You think you're funny. You think it's a joke to steal a man's soul, to incinerate his dreams. My masks, they were more than just rubber and paint. They were extensions of me, each one a piece of my twisted genius. And you took them all. You turned them into ashes. But that wasn't enough, was it? You had to go further. You had to steal my newest creation, a masterpiece forged with my own 2 hands, born from nightmares and raw insanity. You think burning my masks hurt? That's nothing compared to what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to peel back your skin. I'm going to expose your soul. I'm going to show you what it truly means to be a monster.
It's time for our 5th match of the night, and folks, this one has been brewing all year, a true descent into madness. Ed Mink has been tormented, driven to the brink by a mysterious man who systematically destroyed everything he held dear. First, his prized Monster Mask collection, reduced to ashes in a fiery inferno. Then, his own creation, snatched away in the night. Even a simple shopping trip to Eldrin Voss ended in disaster. But the question on everyone's mind is, why? Who is this masked menace? This phantom of destruction hiding behind that red mask? Tonight, we find out if Ed Mink can finally get his revenge. Can he reclaim his stolen masterpiece? Or will the Mystery Man continue his reign of terror? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Dublin, Ireland, Ed Monsterface Mink!
Time for match number 5. We have Ed Mink versus the Mysterious Mask Man. Nobody knows who he is, Bab, but we just know one thing. He stole Ed Mink's mask, burned him, terrorized him like for a year, and then most recently stole his prized possession, the mask he created himself. Yeah, this guy is evil. Pure evil. But he's a pretty good wrestler, Bab. He's got some grappling skills there. Drags him away from the ropes. The guy looks familiar. I just can't put my finger on who he is. Yeah, he just kind of look a little familiar, Bab. We've seen a lot of got a lot of wrestlers in territory system, Bab. But he might not be one of our boys. Who knows? I mean, could be anybody. Could even be a guy who's not even a wrestler. Well, he's too good to not be a wrestler. Look at him. This is some grappling skills right here. Might be a real shooter. This might not be very good for Ed Mink here. Ed Mink's not the best wrestler, man. He's more of a hardcore guy, but former hardcore champion in other leagues. But he's going up against a shooter here, man. If that's the case, I feel bad for Ed Mink, man. Yeah, so far we'll see. We'll see how the match progresses. Both guys stalking each other right now. Ed Mink misses a huge drop kick. Going for it all right here. Trying to take his head off with that kick. Nice wind-up punch there by Ed Mink. Just get sick of that. That's the hardcore skills right there, man. Grappling and help you get those hardcore skills. Arm breaker. Look at that. Working that arm to a side headlock. Some great skills there by this mysterious masked man. Like I said, looks familiar, but I can't quite pick out who he is. Oh, Ed Mink, I'm bringing him in for a choco, man. Ed Mink's showing off some skills himself. Strike contest between these two bitter enemies. The only reason there's a feud here, man, is because this guy, this masked man, stole all Ed Mink's masks. And it's kind of ironic, man, that this masked guy, maybe he wants him for himself. Maybe he's jealous of his collection. He's wearing a mask, man. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Good point you got there, little punky.
5 minutes gone.
Drop toe hold there by Ed Mink. A lot of guys, they're being very cautious with each other here. Ed Mink goes for another big drop kick, but misses. Another wind-up punch. Connects. Look at that armbar, man. Look at all these punches. You know what's weird, man? What's kind of weird? This is like the 5th match, and haven't seen any blood yet. Yeah, you're right. Damn, that's crazy. You normally always see blood. There's a lot of blood here in GWO. No color yet. Yeah, weird. I think we got it. Hey, man. For it. Maybe he's not bleeding yet, but that mask must have some protection. Oh, good stomp there by Ed Mink. Now he got him a chokehold. But the mysterious masked man backs up. Takedown. Death Valley driver. Head first into that mat. Oh, it takes him down. Got some good skills, baby. He always knows where he's at. That's a sign of a true grappler. Armbar right there. Double elbows right in a row. Into the turnbuckles. Nope, but Ed Mink recovers quickly. Again, going for that big drop kick. Hope he connects in that one of these times, man. He's gone for it like 3 times now. Going for a hammerlock. Good old-fashioned hammerlock. Only mounts again, but Ed Mink powers his way out of it. Drags him away from the ropes. But the grappler, the masked man, gets into a leg lock. But Ed Mink reverses. Into a hammerlock. Now, front face. Ed Mink reverses with a Death Valley driver. But he no-sells it. Punch to the midsection. Dragging away from the ropes. Nice takeover there. No, but Ed Mink gets him to a chokehold. Squeezing away. Ed Mink throwing some punches and bunches. But it's a break. Goes right to the arm again, man. But eats 2 elbows because of it. Takedown by the masked man. And another leg lock. Ed Mink gets out quick. This is the takedown. Another takedown. Going for a chokehold. Got a deep on that one, but gets out of it. Working that arm again. But Ed Mink again with double elbows powers his way out of it. And a camel clutch.
1, 2, 3.
That's an illegal version of the camel clutch, though. Breaks at 3. He's got to 5, bad. In my opinion, go to 4. Go all the way as long as you can. Do as much damage as you can. takedown. Controlling that arm of Van Mink. Front face lock. Nice chokehold. Got it cinched in there, but not good enough. Ed's able to get out. Working that arm again. He's going to that arm, man. But Van Mink reverses and throwing some punches. Illegal punches, but he don't care. Goes to 3. Should have went to 4, man. Do as much damage as you can. Armbar cinched in there again. He's been working it the whole match. Looks like that's his go-to. He's trying to make him tap out with an armbar. Oh, takedown. Brings him in though. But it's a rope break. Instant rope break. Back mount to a side headlock. Not enough to put Van Mink away though. Elbow to the back. Picks him up again. Another elbow to the back. Goes to the front again. Van Mink gets out of it with a Death Valley driver. Right on his head. Hooks the leg.
1, 2, 3.
Van Mink does it. He avenges it. He gets his monster mask back. Oh yeah, man. Van Mink wins. Yeah. JaVale, you think you can hide behind your men and keep my sister locked away? Well, I've already taken out every one of your cronies, one by one. Ain't nobody left to protect you now. Tonight, it's just you and me. No more games, no more running. I'm coming for you. And when I get through, Kalia is coming home. I've been fighting all my life, JaVale, and tonight's no different. You may have put my sister behind bars, but I swear, I'm gonna break you down just like I broke down all your men. I'll take you out too, just like the rest. And when that bell rings, you're gonna wish you never laid a hand on Kalia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our 6th match of the evening, and hold on to your hats, because this one is straight out of a classic Western film. In one corner, we have the rugged John Stallion, a man torn from his roots, raised in secrecy, driven by a love that knows no boundaries. When he met the beautiful Kalia, his heart was set on a future, until the shocking truth shattered his world. You see, John's father stole him from a Native American chief, raising him as his own while hiding the truth of his heritage. When John discovered the twisted web of lies, he set out on a quest to rescue his sister, only to find the reservation deserted and Kalia held captive by the sinister JaVale. For months, JaVale has tormented Kalia, keeping her locked away like a wild animal. But John Stallion is no ordinary man. One by one, he has taken out JaVale's henchmen, piecing together the dark puzzle of his sister's captivity until now. JaVale has tried killing John Stallion multiple times, but as we all know, you can't kill John Stallion. He may be on his last life right now. The showdown is upon us. Will John Stallion rescue his sister? Or will JaVale finish John Stallion once and for all?
Stallion, you think you're a hero, coming to rescue your sister. You are nothing but a fool. Kalia here, she mine, my property. I can do with her as I please. And after I'm done breaking you, Stallion, after I crushed every last bit of hope you have, she will be gone, just like your dreams. You want her? You'll have to go through me first, and trust me, Stallion, you won't like what's waiting for you.
Gather round while I tell you about a man who comes from Texas. A big, strong man who is undefeated. Let me just tell you something you might already know.
You can't kill John Stallion no matter how you try. John Stallion never dies. You can't
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Dallas, Texas, John Stallion.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
Oh, you can't kill John Stallion no matter how you try. John Stallion never dies. You can't kill John Stallion.
ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Hopi Tribe Reservation in Arizona, Chevelle.
Here's a match that's been all year in the making. John Stallion versus Chevelle. It's like a classic Western movie, but in real life. That's right, babe. Chevelle kidnapped John Stallion's sister, who at one time John thought was just like a girl who was going to ask him to marry, but then he found out he was a sister because John's dad stole him from an Indian reservation when they were feuding years ago or something like that, babe. Sounds like a song I know, babe. Yeah, it does. But John Stallion, undefeated, survivor of a plane crash, survivor of multiple attempts against his life, but he doesn't die. That quote, "You can't kill John Stallion," seems to be real. Now he's fighting Chevelle, babe. Chevelle, we've never seen Chevelle fight, so we don't know what his wrestling skills are, but his cronies, John Stallion, took him out one by one, and we'll see what happens here today. Throwing elbows. We got an African referee here today from the African territory. Calling the match. Different referee each match. Requested by the referee union. And we granted them that. Because we know they allowed to go on strike. And they went on strike a couple times this year, bad. So we don't want to piss them off. And you can't have matches without referees like they always say. True. Missed chop by Chevelle and a missed rolling clothesline by John Stallion. Stallion backs his way out of that one. Punch to the midsection. Elbow after elbow by John Stallion. Chop. Punch. Chop. Punch. Back and forth. John Stallion wins that one, but falls to the ground. After damage, taking damage. Oh, giant swing. You don't see that every day. Giant swing into a Boston Crab.
Give up.
Yeah, that's just bad. Being from Dallas, Texas, thinking you'd be doing a Texas Cloverleaf, but not a Boston Crab. Giant swing. I think it was definitely the first time we've seen giant swing today, but we don't see that move very often. Yeah, even in real pro wrestling, bad, you just don't see that move very often anymore nowadays. It's kind of a double damage move because you get dizzy, your opponent gets dizzy, but other than Cesaro,
5 minutes gone.
Claudio Castagnoli, whatever you want to call him, he does it, man. Yeah, it's more impressive when you do it against a really big man, but otherwise it's kind of a boring move. Just a guy swinging somebody in the middle of the ring. Good takedown by Chevelle. To a leg lock.
Give up.
You know, all Indian wrestlers, bad, they're good at the Indian Deathlock. That's like their specialty. You must all get trained from birth to know the Indian Deathlock. Side headlock there by Chevelle.
Give up.
Takedown by Chevelle again. Big headbutt by John Stallion. John Stallion wins. He gets his sister, Kalia, back. If he loses, she becomes Chevelle's property. He already considers her his property as it is. He's kept her in a cage for months, terrorizing her. Also tried to kill John Stallion many, many different times, man. And some of these attempts on his life, I can't believe he walked away from. He must have like 100 lives, man. Or continues. Whatever he does to survive, we don't know.
Give up.
Missed clothesline attempt there. Chevelle gets caught in a hammerlock.
Give up.
Now Stallion appears to be definitely the bigger, stronger man. So he's going to definitely use that to his advantage in this match. There's a hammerlock by John Stallion. sleeper hold choke. Got that cinched in deep, but it's not enough to tap out John Stallion. Both men stalking each other. Big strength showed by John Stallion there with that brain buster.
1, 2.
But all that blood flowed to his headband. Then he drops him. Boom, like that.
10 minutes gone.
5 minutes into this match. Big lariat by John Stallion. Follows it up with a press pin. Kicks out at 2. Huge chop by Chevelle. He's always got to practice with that tomahawk chop, man. Double axe handle right there, going for a double tomahawk chop. Kick down by Chevelle. Remember the leg lock.
Give up.
Guys circling each other. And he drops him right on his head outside the ring.
1, 2.
Chevelle gets back in. Good takedown there by Chevelle and got him to a butterfly stretch. John Stallion going for a power bomb. Eats that chop. Wow. Totally no-sold that one, man.
Give up. Give up.
Stretching away on the arm. Now he's got him in another chokehold there. Super hold followed by a deep choke. Not enough to put him away, though. Good reversal by John Stallion. Knees to the body. Look at those vicious knees. Both men. Good arm drag takedown there, but right in the ropes. Stuff that attempt. Chokehold.
Break.
Right by the ropes again. Huge chop. Another chop. Then we got a strike contest going on. John Stallion wins again. Picks it back up. Big tomahawk chop. And right back to that chokehold. But John Stallion breaks out of it quick this time. Hammer lock.
Give up.
Figure for a leg lock. That's weird.
Give up.
Turning, torquing on it, but he doesn't make him tap out. Good idea for working the legs bad. That's setting him up for that Indian death lock. We know that's not coming. We know it's coming. Indian death lock. Every Indian knows it. German suplex drops him right on the back of his head, right into the 2 count. That was close. Ooh, dang bad. Drops him right on his head. Head drop move. Swing and a miss. But he doesn't miss those 2 elbows. Muscle bomb press. Takedown by Chevelle. Huge clothesline. Western clothesline by John Stallion. And he does it. He wins. He gets Khalil back. Yeah, man. John Stallion wins.
Primeval, you thought you could break me. You thought you could control me. Like you did with the rest of the Wasteland Warriors. But guess what? I'm still standing. You wanted us to prepare for the end of the world. To protect survivors when the world burns. But it wasn't about protection, was it? No, it was a cult. Your sex cult. You put me through hell, Primeval. You even tried to have me executed by hanging. Remember that? But right when you thought you had me, right when you thought you could finish me off, someone blew that secret bunker to pieces, and I hopped on a motorcycle riding out of your twisted little nightmare. You've been hunting me ever since. You even hired a bounty hunter to take me out. And guess what? He couldn't stop me either. I've been waiting for this moment, Primeval. And tonight, it's just you and me. This is the end of your reign of terror. This is the night I finally get my life back. I survived the wasteland. I survived you. And tonight, I'm gonna put you down for good. You'll never control me or anyone else ever again. Oh, yes!
What you're about to witness has been 2 years in the making. This is personal. This is brutal. And this is the match we have all been waiting for. Tonight, in this very ring, two men will finally settle a score that's been simmering for far too long. We're talking about Mad Mikey, a man who barely escaped the clutches of the sex cult known as the Wasteland Warriors. He's been on the run ever since, living under the shadow of fear, knowing they're always hunting him. And the man leading that hunt, none other than the Wasteland Warriors' ruthless leader, the sinister Primeval. For the past year, Primeval has been obsessed with finding Mad Mikey. Ever since Mikey escaped execution by hanging, he blames Mikey for the disbanding of the Wasteland Warriors. A wound to his pride that can only be fixed with Mikey's blood. These two men harbor a hatred so deep, so visceral, it threatens to consume them both. Tonight, they finally get to unleash that fury in this squared circle. There's no love lost, no quarter given. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for a war. It's Mad Mikey versus Primeval.
Mad Mikey, it's been over a year. A whole year since you ran from me. Since you escaped the fate that I had planned for you. But now there's nowhere left to run. Nowhere left to hide. I've been waiting for this moment. Craving it. And tonight I finally get my hands on you. When that bell rings, I'm going to tear you apart, limb by limb. There will be nothing left of you, Mikey. No more escape, no more survival, just destruction. Ha 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 ha. Mad Mikey, your end is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Butte, Montana, Primeval. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Edwards, California, Mad Mikey!
Match number 7 between Primeval and Mad Mikey. This one's over 2 years in the making. The Wasteland Warriors were a team or a group that were supposed to protect people from the apocalypse, but ended up being a far more dangerous group and a cult led by this man, Primeval. Yeah, man, the things he put Mad Mikey through, including he sent him up for hanging. He was gonna be dead by hanging. We saw him; he was on the gallows. He was ready, but then the bunker they made exploded bad, and he escaped on that motorcycle. He's been on the run ever since. But he's putting this match is for his freedom, bad. If he wins, he's free from Primeval forever, as long as Primeval holds up his end of the bargain. That is. But if Primeval wins, then Mad Mikey, I guess, goes back with him to face his execution. Wow, a lot at stake here. This is the second life or death match, basically, that we've seen here tonight. It's too bad about Jimmy. Yeah, poor Jimmy, bad. It's faded into dust, bad. My man Jack must be really, really upset now, bad. I don't know what's going through his head. I don't know either. All I know is we lost Superfan Jimmy here today at Main Event Mania 2. Hopefully we don't see another guy lose their life here today, bad. Hopefully Mad Mikey can beat Primeval. I hope he does. I'm rooting for him. But let's talk pro wrestling here a little bit. This is Primeval's debut match. True, this guy's never stepped in the ring before. This is his first time. He's been around like 2 years, but it's his first match. He's got a good look. Reminds you of Lord Humongous, that old wrestler who basically took his gimmick from Humongous from the original, from Road Warrior, the Mad Max series. Yeah, I guess others apocalyptic guys are like that. But he doesn't really talk, man. He uses that thing Kane used to use to talk. That thing he puts by your throat and sounds like a robot. Yeah, that's why he sounds so weird. This guy's very evil, but also extremely powerful. He's a giant. Look at him. He's massive. He's over 7 feet tall. Solid muscle. Man, Maggie's pretty strong too, though, man. Look at those muscles. He's built like a tank, man. Lots of punches. I'm surprised this wasn't like a steel cage match or a match with no rules, but it's got actual wrestling rules in this match. Rope breaks and everything. I don't know what they were thinking, man. The bookers there. Should have made a lot of these matches should have been falls count anywhere, no DQ. There's just some grudge feuds, man. You don't just end it with a regular pro wrestling match. This is the spear. Mikey takes advantage of it. Double stomp. Double stomp again. It's like Mario, man. And Primeval backs off a little bit. Thinking of a different strategy. Irish whip. Holds onto the ropes. Big chop there, but that's no effect on Primeval. Big elbow. This is the drop kick. Big splash. Covers him. Two count. Elbow there by Mad Mikey. Huge forearm there by. Oh, kick to the midsection. Irish whip. What's Mad Mikey doing? Kick to the midsection. What's he doing here, babe? Needed putting out trying to choke him out with that rope. Suplex, bad by Mad Mikey. Corner turnbuckles. Nope. Primeval's too strong. Sends him out to the ring.
1, 2.
Referee from Australia, right there, calling the action. And Mikey's fighting back, man. He's fighting. This is the drop kick. Muscle bomb press by Primeval. Another one. That time was a Big Bang Crush.
1, 2.
It's a lot of weight coming down on you, though. It's going to do its damage. Irish whip. Big drop kick there has no effect on Primeval. It's the spear. Big chop. Once again, no effect. Zagiri, that one takes him down though.
Minutes gone.
5 minutes in. Big chop. Primeval little too big, too strong. Reverses it. Elbow there by man Mikey, but he gets hit with a spear. Muscle bomb press.
1, 2.
2 count. Looked like a 3 to me, but only a 2. Ooh, back fist, man. I can hear that. It's echoing through the whole arena. Hooks the leg.
1, 2.
2 count. It's a drop kick. Enziguri again. He just can't get him over. He's too big, he's too strong. Mad Mikey's better to go for a different strategy. Get hits with another muscle bomb press. 2.9 count. Ooh, he's only 0.1 away from winning. Nice Enziguri there. Leg drop by Mad Mikey. Big miss by the roaring elbow. Chop by Mad Mikey. Misses the drop kick. Enziguri again. Double stomp. I'm gonna keep to that strategy, man. These Enziguris and double stamps. Cause that suplex attempt ain't working, man. That time he does. That time he got him over. Double middle fingers. No respect. That's gonna do nothing but piss him off. He grabs a barbed wire baseball bat from under the ring.
1.
And Mikey's quickly gets that out of his hands. Setting him up to the top rope for something. Nope, Primeval counters it. Big power bomb from the top. 2.9 count. Can't believe he kicked out of that one, man. That was devastating. Tiger Driver 91. 2 count only. Irish whip. Nice wheel kick there. Misses the roaring elbow. Head scissors. Flying leg drop from the top rope. And he drags him away. Surprised he's not using that barbed baseball bat, man. Just grab it and smash his head in, man. That's what I would do. You're fighting for your life here. Come on. Uh-oh. Head drop. He hooks the leg deep. It's all over. Primeval wins. Oh, no, man. This is it for Mad Mikey. Oh, my God.
What we have next is unlike anything you've ever seen in a wrestling ring. This isn't a traditional match. It's an old-fashioned gunfight. 2 men locked in a bitter feud that has lasted for years and spanned 3 different leagues. This story began with Grazer the Clown, a name that once sent chills down the spines of many. But Grazer has turned his back on the circus and taken a darker path. He's traded in his oversized shoes for spurs and a hat, renaming himself Grazer the Cowboy in a twisted homage to his arch-nemesis, Pistol Reed. Grazer has been on a rampage since he made this transformation, but it was the moment he acquired a gun, the final piece of his cowboy persona, that the stakes really escalated. He warned Pistol that bad things would happen, and he delivered on that threat in the most heinous of ways. First, he shot and killed Pistol's beloved dog, Jasper. Then he took it a step further by kidnapping Pistol's daughter, a sinister act rooted in years of violence and rivalry dating back to their early days in the AWR. And now, it all comes down to this. Tonight, we witnessed a final showdown, 2 gunslingers squaring off in a duel where only one man will walk away alive. Will it be Grazer the Cowboy, the man who turned his back on laughter for blood? Or will it be Pistol Reed, driven by vengeance and desperation to save what little remains of his family? This isn't just a fight, it's a matter of life and death. Who will emerge victorious?
Painted grin under a cowboy eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth from wrong or right. 'Cause the rule of law and order starts at the Texas border, with the lone star of the ranger shining bright. 'Cause the eyes of a ranger are upon you. Any wrong you do, he's gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you, 'cause that's where the ranger's gonna be. In the heart of a ranger, he'll never know the danger from desperate men with nothing left to lose. The ranger keeps on coming, so there ain't no sense in running.
After today, this blood feud's over, Grazer. I'm gonna send you straight to hell.
Oh, pistol, pistol, pistol. You really think you can end this? When I'm done with you, I'll take that sweet little wife of yours and your daughter. She'll call me daddy once you're rotten in the dirt. You'll be nothing but a bad memory.
Shut your damn mouth, Grazer. You ain't laying a hand on my family. Not today, not ever. I won. It's all over.
Pistol! Pistol! No!
Khadijah, tonight it ends. For 2 years, this war between us has been raging on. You humiliated me at Star Slam 1, left me knocked out and embarrassed in that ring for the world to see. But now, look at me. I came back with a vengeance. I transformed, inside and out. And tonight, I'm here to finish what I started. I've put you through hell this past year, and tonight, it only gets worse. I'm going to take what matters most to you, Khadijah. Your Women's World Championship. Your most prized possession. And when I leave you lying in that ring, in a pool of your own blood, you'll know this feud. This rivalry is over. I'll end you once and for all. Khadijah, your time is up. Prepare for your downfall.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for our first championship match of the evening. This is a contest steeped in hatred, betrayal, and a level of personal animosity that's rarely seen in this ring. We are about to witness the culmination of a 3-year war, a saga filled with twists and turns so shocking that recounting them all would take all night. At the center of it all stands our current World Women's Champion, the dominant and resilient Khadijah. She's a force to be reckoned with, proving time and again that she can overcome any obstacle, but tonight she faces an opponent unlike any she has ever encountered. Across the ring stands Pizzazz, a name that was once synonymous with flamboyant arrogance, but now represents something far more complex and disturbing. This obsession with winning the World Women's Championship led Pizzazz to undergo a complete transformation, transitioning to become a woman, a move that sent shockwaves through the entire wrestling world. Remember Star Slam 1? Khadijah knocked Pizzazz out when Pizzazz identified as a female and relentlessly pursued a title match. A match that Khadijah won, shattering Pizzazz's ego and sending him spiraling into madness. But Pizzazz wasn't done, no. He returned with a vengeance, unleashing a wave of cruelty and violence upon Khadijah's life. His actions led to the tragic death of Khadijah's mother. He's tormented and abused her father, and has inflicted untold emotional damage. Tonight, all of that pain, all of that hatred, all of that unresolved trauma comes to a head. This isn't just a championship match, it's a reckoning. It's personal. It's time for revenge. It's the ultimate showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the World Women's Championship.
Pizzazz, tonight ain't about no championship. Tonight, it's about payback. It's about justice for my mama. Tonight, it's about teaching your sorry ass a lesson you ain't never gonna forget. I'm gonna whoop your ass, Pizzazz. I'm gonna beat you so bad, they're gonna have to scrape you off the map. You done crossed the line. You mess with my family. Now I'm gonna show you what happens when you mess with a big, angry black woman. I ain't gonna show you no mercy. None. This is the end for you, Pizzazz. Tonight. This is the last time y'all gonna see this here, bitch. I promise you. I'm sending you straight to hell, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger from Hollywood, California, Pizzazz. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the champion from Detroit, Michigan, Kadisha!
Pop a burger in her mouth while she beat you in a fight. Twerk it in your face, all the fans go wild. Queen Kadisha run the world with a champion smile. Queen Kadisha, Queen Kadisha, best you ever had. She flex, she feast, then she drop it low. When that bell gon' ring.
Here we are. Fight! In the first championship match of the night, Kadisha taking on Pizzazz. World Women's Championship on the line. This is gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good one. Body stand there by Pizzazz. Big punch there by Kadisha. It's the first time Pizzazz has faced Kadisha as a woman, but he's terrorized her all year. Big bear hug by Kadisha. Yeah, babe. Ever since the beginning of the year, this is 3 years in the making. This feud, 3 years. This is our oldest feud. This is even older than Primeval and Mad Mikey, babe. What's she doing here? Look at that, stretching away on the back. Every once in a while, you see Kadisha pull out a new move, and this one, look at this. Wow, that's just showing pure strength there. There's kissing her, babe. Oh my god, nasty, babe, nasty. Big miss earlier there by Pizzazz. Knee to the midsection. First time these two oh, look at that, low blows. What? First time these two wrestled Star Slam, Kadisha knocked them out cold, destroyed them. Ever since then, Pizzazz has been obsessed with winning this World Women's Championship and defeating Kadisha, taking the one thing that she holds most dear, that World Women's Championship. Hot leapfrog there by Pizzazz. Another leapfrog. but that has no effect on Kadisha. Look at this. Oh no, man, there's that kiss. We've seen her do this before, but no, it's out. Lots of mind games there by Pizzazz. Body slam, that's a lot of weight to get over there. I'm going to have to say Kadisha has the size advantage here, even though Pizzazz is big, but Kadisha's might just be a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's pretty close, man. Pizzazz is a big girl, but former man, but whatever you want to call her. Lock up. Another one of those hips by Pizzazz. Drag her away from the ropes, stop to the midsection. Another hip. That one took her right down. Big slap. Damn, man, those slaps are hard.
5 minutes gone.
Another one. Kadisha wins, but she's a little bit gassed. Uh-oh, man, crappy ending coming up right here. Look at that. Oh, full force of that. That busted her open, man. That busted her open. Must have broke her nose or something. It's the first bit of blood we've seen. We're already only got 2 matches left today. Ooh, a big drop there, man, by Kadisha. 2. Super knockout. Super knockout. Body slam by Kadisha. Or, sorry, by Pizzazz. Front face lock by Pizzazz. Elbow to the back. Lifts her up. Face first into the turnbuckle. Stomping away. Uh-oh, what's it doing here? Oh, look at that, man. Look at that. What? Grind your face right into the... It's embarrassing, man. Grinding your ass right into her face. There's that death kiss. Now, spinning toe hold. Kick to the face. Pizzazz's style is very similar to Adrian Street's, in my opinion. Yeah, took a lot from his character, took a lot from his moveset, but not as good of a shooter as he was. No, definitely not. Bam! Huge slap by Pizzazz. Picks her up again. This could be the day Pizzazz gets the W. Going for another kiss. Oh, crotch grab. Tapped her by the pussy, man, like Donald Trump says. Oh, that has no effect on Pizzazz anymore. He no longer has a balls to hit like that. Fully woman, man. Fully transition. No going back. Drags her away. Going for another kiss. Look at this. This is disgusting, Bab. Just disgusting. Pizzazz, again, goes for that. When's Kadisha gonna learn? When's Kadisha gonna learn? Elbow to the back. Look at this cocky pin, Bab. Whoa, you ain't gonna beat Kadisha like that, Bab. No way. Not undefeated against women. But only lost team to Junkyard Jones when she avenged that. Star Slam 1. Knocked him out. Powerful. Look at that. Referee's down. It would be a 3 count. No, in a road break. It would have been a road break. Pizzazz running against the ropes. Nope. Ref is still down. Again grabbing that. We're doing the claw to the pussy. Donald Trump. No. Spit slap. Irish whip. Big butt there by Pizzazz. Again, another kiss. Look at the referee. She doesn't know what to do. What do you even do in that? What is it? Submission? Is it, what is it? It's a slap, man. That's a slap. Pizzazz looks tired, though. Should have worked on his cardio. Going to the top. Flying elbow misses. Kadisha gets up in time. Looks like a Tower Hacker Man. Tower Hacker Man.
1, 2.
All over Kadisha does it again, man. Now it's time to twerk. Here she goes, man. She's twerking that ass. Twerking it. Look at that. Drink at that.
Well. Here we are, your friendly neighborhood champion Spider, standing tall at 173-0, tied with the legendary Bill Goldberg. But you know what? I'm not sweating it. Tonight, I'm making history. It doesn't matter who my mystery opponent is, whether it's a giant, a beast, or fucking Drake Fly. I'm gonna do what I always do, swing in, flip them around, and leave them stuck like flies in a web. 173-0, baby! I've beaten them all. And tonight, I break Goldberg's streak. And after that, Bruno Sammartino's record is next. Bah! Bah! The GOAT, the greatest of all time, right here. So, mystery opponent, whoever you are, get ready to be number 174. The Spiders got this. And no one's gonna stop me. Time to break some records and set some new ones. See you out there, motherfuckers!
For those of you just tuning in, allow me to set the stage. Tonight, we have the distinct honor of witnessing a potential record-breaking performance. Our World Light Heavyweight Champion, the one, the only, Spider. Spider comes into this match with an absolutely unbelievable record. He stands at a staggering 173 wins and 0 losses. That's right, folks, 173-0. He is tied with the mythical Goldberg, and unlike Goldberg, all of Spider's matches are available on YouTube to watch. But that's not all, folks. The even more insane stat, he has successfully defended his championship a mind-blowing 168 times. Think about that for a second. 168 defenses. Are you kidding me? Tonight marks the culmination of the Spider Open Challenge. All year long, Spider has stepped into this ring, putting his title on the line against all comers. He has beaten them all. Tonight, we arrive at the final match. The last challenger standing between Spider and immortality. But here's the kicker, folks. We don't know who it is. That's right, the identity of Spider's challenger tonight is a complete mystery. Who could possibly have the audacity to step into the ring with a legend on the verge of making history? What superstar or dark horse believes they have what it takes to dethrone the undefeated champion? I am on the edge of my seat. This could be the night we witness wrestling history. This is the night that Spider either cements his legacy forever or sees his undefeated streak come crashing down in the most shocking upset of all time. Let's not waste another second. Let's get to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to witness history? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the champion from Chicago, Illinois, the undefeated, the one and only Spider!
Let's get this show on the road. Who's my mystery opponent gonna be? Who's this motherfucker trying to prevent me from breaking Goldberg's streak? Get your ass out here. I got champagne and ice backstage.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Bill Goldberg!
Here we go. World Light Heavyweight Championship. And we have an unbelievable match here. Bill Goldberg himself is here to challenge Spider, trying to save his streak from being broken. It's already been tied, bad, but I can't believe it. We have Bill Goldberg here, bad. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Bill Goldberg in this ring in GWO wrestling against Spider. Oh my God, bad. Excuse me if I mark out too much, but Jesus. Test the strength here by Spider and Bill Goldberg. Of all the mystery guys in the world that I thought it would have been, I never would have guessed Bill Goldberg. Me neither, bad. He just returned to WWE, but now he's here in GWO, trying to defend his streak. It's supposed to have been his retirement match, but I guess he came back. This is way more personal. Someone going for his streak, but I will say this though: Spider, we can watch every single one of his matches. Goldberg, we can't. That streak was really fake. He did not win 173 matches. That's for sure. No way, man. They didn't do that in house shows. Think about it. But that aside, it's still in the history books. 173 is the record. Right now it's tied. Two people got that record. Spider, Goldberg. And right now they're going against each other right here, right now, live. Goldberg, much bigger than Spider. Much stronger. But older. And he's not as quick. So Spider could definitely use that as his advantage. Missed the spin kick there by Spider. Slides between his legs. Nice reversal. Look at that, man. Look at that speed by Spider, man. I'm going to get Goldberg's autograph after this, man. I don't know about you. I'd like to meet him after the show. Mr. Clothesline. What a weird opponent. Bill Goldberg. The man, the myth, the legend. Tulsa, Oklahoma. As soon as I heard that, and I heard that song hit, I was like, oh my God, it's Bill Goldberg. I thought it was going to be Jake Flyback. For real, there for about a second there, I thought it was going to be Jake Fly. Or maybe even one of the other light heavyweights we have here in the territory system, or maybe the guy he beat, that guy from the outer space, who was supposedly 1 million and him. I don't know what I was thinking about, but I did not think it was going to be Bill Goldberg. Boom, this is a nice flying attempt there. Go up. Spider's wearing a special gold outfit that he had handcrafted by some fashion designer. Because it's a big event for him. If he wins, he beats that streak. Then there's only one left for him, as you know, Bruno Sammartino. That one's going to take a year or two, about a couple years, probably by 2027, if he's going to win here today. By about then, sometime in 2027, he should have beaten Bruno Sammartino. Not that far from now, bad. 2026 next year, it's only like a little bit of a year, less than a year after that. I don't know. But right now, he's got a big, huge challenge ahead of him right now. Bill Goldberg. Irish whip. Look at that power military press slam. Classic Goldberg. Classic. Drags him with the ropes. Lifts him up. Goes for a big uppercut. There's that dragon screw whip. It's also a good Goldberg move. Big slam takedown. Head scissors. If I was Spider, I'd do more of a speed. A lot of attack moves here. Quick attacks, back off. Quick attacks, back off. Tire Bill Goldberg out. He's already an older man, and we know he can't wrestle very long as it is, especially in his later ages. In his older age here. Matches are pretty quick. Spider's going to want to take him into deep waters, man. Referee right out in the rings, our head ref for the Championship Showdown shows. Now he's calling the action right here. One military press, this time pumping him, and he drops the face first. Slams his head back against the ring. Nice rip. Sides between his legs. Misses the body attack there, man. Nice roll up there. Look at that. Beautiful.
1, 2.
2 count. Those type of moves there he's going to have to do if he's going to beat Bill Goldberg. He doesn't want to match him strength for strength. Goldberg isn't as big as strong as he used to be, but he's still very dangerous. Goes to the pin. Lazy pin, bad. Not even hooking the leg. See, that's what you get. You get one count, man. Side to the thing. Irish whip. Going for that roll up again. Sunset flip. 2 count. Goldberg looks a little gassed. Look at that strength there by Goldberg. Showing off that weight advantage there. And the strength advantage there. That's for Karana. 1, 2. 2 count. Hooked the legs, but it wasn't enough. Takes him down hard. Spider takes him out, but eats an elbow to the face. And a neck breaker there, swinging neck breaker. This is the clothesline. That's another head whip. Got him a submission of bam, but too close to the ropes. Way too close to the ropes. Gotta know where you're going there, bam. Firebird splash from the top rope. Kick to the face by Goldberg. Another big slam by Goldberg. Irish whip reversal by Goldberg. Shoulder block. Spider with another submission. Spider twist, Bab, I think that's called.
Give up.
Big punch by Goldberg. Irish whip. Frankensteiner. Hurricanrana, whatever you want to call it. I think it was Frankensteiner. Goldberg's gassing, man. Spider's taking him into deep waters. Jackhammer! Maybe it's with a jackhammer. 1, 2. It's all over. No, too big guy. Oh my god, man. That was a jackhammer. That was his finisher, man. Spider with a huge move there. I've seen him win many times with that. 2.9 count. Both men are at 2.9. Hurricanrana. Break. Right in the ropes. Let's go for another jackhammer, man. Another jackhammer. 1, 2. 2.9 count. He kicks out. Belly to back suplex by Bill Goldberg. Spear. Spear, man. Get him with a spear. Not a running spear. Goldberg's just running against the ropes. Look at him. Oh, and he crashes into each other. Wow, that was weird, man. Real weird. Oh, Spider's going for it. Again. Hooks that move. He does it. Spider's 174-0. He beats the streak. Goldberg's streak's gone, man. He beats Goldberg. And he's now 174-0, man. Oh, my God.
Black Knight, for far too long, you've reigned as world champion. For too long, you've thought you're invincible, but in the end, no man escapes their fate, and your fate, Black Knight, is to be buried 6 feet under. I will dig your grave, and your reign will be nothing but a distant memory. At the end of the night, when that bell tolls, you will meet the darkness. And when you do, you will rest in peace.
The time has finally come for the main event of Main Event Mania 2. It will be a match for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. The current champion is the undefeated Black Knight, who has been champion for 1,158 days. His opponent is also undefeated and is a former 2-time hardcore champion. With a combined day reign of 786 days, this feud has been brewing all year long. Since the Gravedigger vowed to trade in his token if the Black Knight was still world champion. Come time for Main Event Mania 2, now the time has come for these two undefeated monsters to collide. Who will walk away still undefeated and world champion? But first, let's hear what the Black Knight has to say before the match.
Gravedigger,
Thou speakest of death and darkness, yet it is thee who shall fall. For I am the Black Knight, the greatest world champion. You think you can bury me? Fool, I have faced greater foes, and none have stood against me. Thy strength is naught but dust before the might of my power bombs. Tonight, I shall not be vanquished by a mere digger of graves. Prepare thyself, for I shall crush thee beneath my boot, and this title shall remain where it belongs. None shall pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger from Tombstone, Arizona, the Grave Digger. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the champion from Nottingham, England, the undefeated, the Black Knight.
Man, he's taking him so long. Why isn't he out yet, man? Where the hell is he? I don't know, Funky. What's going on here? Where is he? Should be out by now. The announcer already announced his name. Where is he? Man, this is weird, man. I don't see him anywhere. Well, maybe he's making his time. Maybe he's waiting for the music to kick in, man. Maybe. Let's see. I don't know, Funky. Don't see him yet. Don't see his feet. Don't see any sign of him yet. Okay. Oh, that would have been the spot, man. Right there when the music kicked. Oh, but he's not coming out, man. Where the hell is he, man? I have no idea. Maybe he's still waiting?
I don't understand, Punky. The Black Knight's entrance music played, but there's no sign of him. Where is he? He was ready for this match.
This is strange, Bab. The Black Knight never backs down from a fight. Something's not right here. Did something happen backstage?
Look at the Gravedigger. He's furious. He came here to bury the Black Knight, but his opponent is nowhere to be seen.
This is the biggest match of the night. The undisputed World Heavyweight Championship on the line, and we have no Black Knight. What could have happened?
Where's the Black Knight? Could he have been taken out? Is he afraid of the Gravedigger? There's gotta be more to this.
We need answers, Bab, and we need them fast. The Gravedigger looks like he's ready to tear this place apart if the Black Knight doesn't show up. Let me tell you who doesn't give a shit about this company. That goddamn swine, the Black Knight. Because let me tell you people what happened. All day long, Jackson Brooks was playing politics with the Black Knight. Because the Black Knight tonight wants to play his creative control card. And to the Black Knight, that means tonight, in the middle of this ring, when he knew it was bullshit, he beats me. Well, guess what? The Black Knight got his wish. The Black Knight got his belt. And he went the hell home. And I promise everyone here, or I'll go in the goddamn grave myself, you will never see that piece of shit again.
He knew he couldn't beat me fair, so he ran. He tucked his tail and ran like the coward he is. He left this ring because he knows he's nothing but a fraud. And this company...
Where the hell is he, Clay? Where's the Black Knight?
I don't know, Jackson. I haven't seen him since he cut that pre-match promo. He was supposed to be out there.
He knew this match was the main event. He knew this was the biggest moment of the night. You were supposed to make sure everything went smoothly.
Don't put this on me. I don't control what he does. He's your golden boy, Jackson.
My golden boy? You're the damn commissioner. You should have had a handle on this situation.
You want to talk about handling things? Why don't you go find him?
Oh wait, you can't, because he's gone. You think this is funny, Clay? If this league falls apart, it's on your head.
You know what, Jackson? Fuck you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire team here at Main Event Mania 2, I want to start by offering my sincerest apologies. We were unable to deliver the main event. The one you all came here to see tonight, the Gravedigger versus the Black Knight for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. But let me remind you, you just witnessed 9 main event worthy matches. Each one delivering the kind of action and excitement you've come to expect. And let's not forget that unforgettable gunfight duel earlier. Now, as for what's next, we'll see what happens in the coming days with the Black Knight situation and the fate of the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Trust me, we'll have answers soon enough. Before we wrap things up, I want to wish each and every one of you a Happy New Year. It's been an incredible night, and we're so grateful to have you with us as we close out the year with this epic event. From all of us here, we'll see you in 2026, and until then, stay safe and keep watching the best action in the world of professional wrestling.
Well, Clay finally showed he had some balls, huh? Telling Jackson fuck you like that? Ha, never thought I'd see the day.
Clay needs to go. He failed. He was supposed to get rid of the mailman, but he didn't. He was warned.
Yeah, but we got rid of Garrett Reynolds, that snooping referee. That was handled.
That was a start, but Clay is next. What happened here tonight with the Black Knight wasn't part of the plan. Find out who's responsible for this mess. Now that we have made our latest sacrifice upon this satanic altar, we should be able to conjure the demon from hell. The perfect killing machine. He will reign supreme.
Mr. Jackson Brooks, it's such a shame what happened to your main event tonight. The World Championship match ruined, yes. Quite the disappointment.
What do you know about this, Mutasha?
Oh, I don't know anything, Mr. Brooks, but karma has come to collect, hasn't it? Enjoy the rest of your night, my friend.
Woo! You know what time it is, ladies? Tonight, I just took down Little Gong, picked up my first career win, and now it's time to celebrate with the best. I got 2 beautiful ladies right here, and let me tell you, they are ready to ride Space Mountain. That's right. It's the oldest ride at the park, but it's got the longest line. Woo!
5 times. 5. And each time, he takes everything from me. I can't keep letting him win. He stole my pride and my girlfriend. I must beat him. No more games. No more rules. By any means necessary, Kevin. I will fucking destroy you.
I told you I would do it. I told you I would end Jimmy once and for all. What can I say? I'm a man of my word. You fans thought Jimmy was gonna win, didn't you? He didn't win. He lost. Because that's what losers do. So go ahead, mourn for Jimmy if you want. It's a shame you all waste your time cheering for that loser. Tonight marks a new chapter. I don't deal with the weak, I eliminate the weak. So fuck you, Jimmy. I will piss on your ashes. I can't believe it. I can't believe I lost again to Scully Bilfer. 0-2 against that guy. What is it? A curse or something? Huh? You know, he didn't just beat me in the ring tonight. He blew up my garage. My garage. My sacred place.
my sanctuary. That was my fortress, my man cave, my workshop, my kingdom. And now it's gone, just like that. But you know what, Scully? You've done one thing tonight, buddy. You pissed me off. And when you mess with Dan Sterling, you mess with a man who can fix anything. So you know what's left to do? Rebuild. I'm gonna rebuild, Scully. Bigger, better, stronger. You took my garage, but you can't take my spirit. Nope. I'll build a garage so huge, so magnificent, it'll make your head spin. There won't be a tool on this earth I don't use to make it perfect. Scully, you may have won the battle, but when I rebuild this masterpiece, you won't just regret it, you'll wish you never stepped foot in my world. So get ready, because when Dan Sterling is through with it, my new garage is gonna be so big it'll have its own zip code.
I don't know why you decided to steal my mess, you coward. But stealing something you don't understand, it only proves your weakness. Months of blood, sweat, and tears went into making that mask. You burned my original collection of monster masks and thought you could take my legacy. But guess what? You messed with the wrong man. You might think you took away my passion, but in reality, you sparked a fire in me. I'll rebuild my collection one monster mask at a time, and each one will be a testament to the work you tried to destroy. Consider this a wake-up call, Virginian villain. Every monster has its day, and today was mine.
John, is it really you?
You know I'm hard to kill, sis.
I thought I'd never see you again.
I promised I'd come for you. No way Chevelle was gonna keep you from me.
I heard what you did, defeating him. You're just as brave as ever.
Just another day in the life of John Stallion. Can't let a fella like Chevelle think he can take what's mine.
Thank you for saving me.
I'd ride through hell to bring you back, Kalia. Always.
Let's ride off into the sunrise. Together this time.
You bet we will. Let this be a lesson for anyone who tries to mess with my family. You can't kill John Stallion. And I'll always fight for the ones I love.
John, here comes the sword.
Looks like this good old boy's seen his last gunfight. Time to take him to Boot Hill.
Mad Mighty, oh how the mighty have fallen. Did you really think you could betray the Wasteland Warriors and escape unscathed?
Please, I was wrong. I didn't mean it.
I know, my little cocksucker, but regret is a luxury you'll never afford again.
How is it, Doctor? How's Pistol?
It looks like Pistol's going to pull through. He's a tough man, and the bullet missed anything vital. He'll need rest, but with care, he'll be back on his feet in no time.
Oh, thank God. What about Grazer? The man he fought. What happened to him?
He didn't come in. They didn't find his body where it fell. They searched the ghost town where the duel was held, followed a blood trail, but it went cold.
So, what does that mean?
It's presumed he didn't make it, but without the body, it's hard to be sure.
That means he could still be out there.
It's possible, but for now, focus on Pistol. He's going to need you.
I done told you, Pizzazz, I will whoop your ass. And guess what? I whooped your ass as a man and as a woman just now. You ain't never gonna beat me. I enter you tonight in that ring. You dumb motherfucker. You think this is over, Kadisha? Huh? You think because you beat me twice, once when I had a dick and once when I didn't, that you've conquered Pizzazz? You're walking around with your tits out, all high and mighty, like you're invincible, like nobody can touch you. But I touched something, Kadisha. I touched truth. When I was torturing your pops, I found out a dark family secret. And guess what he told me? You got a sister, Khadisha. Her name is Malika, born of another baby mama, forged in secrecy. And guess what, honey? She ain't too happy about being the hidden one. She's bigger, stronger, and meaner than you have ever been. And she's coming for you, Khadisha. You thought you ended me. You just unleashed something worse. And her name is Malika. Did you see that? Did you see that? 174-0, baby. Bill Goldberg thought he could stop me. Thought he could stop this train. But I just ended the man that WCW called a legend. He was the surprise, the big mystery. But guess what, Goldberg? You're nothing but an old motherfucker. 173-0, that streak is history because that's my record now. 174-0. Goldberg, you ain't shit. I'm the GOAT. Look at me. 174-0. Undefeated World Light Heavyweight Champion for 2,319 days. That's right. 2,319 fucking days. No one touches this. No one can beat this. So now, the question is, who's next? Huh? Who's next? Who's gonna step up the spider now? But you know what? I got my eyes on another prize. I've already conquered Goldberg's streak record, and now there's only one left for me. There's one record standing in my way of becoming the GOAT god of professional wrestling. You hear me? Bruno Sammartino, that Italian schmuck, held on to his title for 2,803 days. Well, let me tell you something, Bruno. On April 30th, 2027, I'm breaking your record too. That'll be 2,804 days for me. That's right, April 30th, 2027. Mark it down. And when that day comes, I won't be the GOAT, I'll be the GOAT God. Bah, bah, GOAT God. Bah, bah.